Someone recently asked me why these wine bottles are on my window shelf, and my response was that they represent memories of my experiences in the wine industry. This is a brief recap of some of those memories and some of the people that I have met in the wine industry as a wine writer and as a web writer. This champagne, this Perrier-Jouet, reminds me of my very humble beginnings as a wine writer and as a web writer in the wine industry, going back 7-8 years. This bottle reminds me of George Rose, who was a wine writer for Kendall Jackson in California and a publicist and a great photographer, by the way. This Châteauneuf-du-Pape is always a reminder of one of my favorite wines from the Rhone region, and as a reminder of my very earliest days in the wine industry as a wine associate. This is a discovery from New Zealand, a light, well-balanced Sauvignon Blanc from a wine store here in northern New Jersey. This bottle reminds me of my very first wine seminar as a wine columnist for Recorder newspapers here in New Jersey, hosted by Andrea Immer of the French Culinary Institute. It's a Ruffino wine, very affordable, recommended for your Thanksgiving dishes, and if you're a white wine drinker, you might like to try this Nobilo Icon, which is a full-bodied Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, which is one of my favorites. Another Côte de Rhône, which is again a reminder of my early days as a wine writer and one of my favorite dinner reds. This wine reminds me of a wine producer from New York State who entered the wine business to save his stable of horses. And this is a wonderful Châteauneuf-du-Pape that I experienced at the opening of Gabriel's Wines here in Morristown, New Jersey. This wine came from Gabriel's partner, from his wine cellar in 1989, one of the most amazing vintage wines that I've ever tried. And these are reminders of my membership in the amazing wine industry. And on this Thanksgiving 2007, I wish everyone a very blessed and a very, very warm and happy Thanksgiving. Got wine.